Already, y'all, no sneak peeks yet, but this is a 2018 SSR 110 that I recently picked up for $280. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how I double my money on this. So I pick it up for 280 bucks, 20 bucks in the gas tank, 15 bucks worth of parts, and we're going to be turning it into a $600 bike on Marketplace. Let's go. 4-speed with a clutch. The clutch doesn't exist right now because I already had one cable come in. I went to put it on and the cable snapped as I was trying to put it on. It has a couple small things done to it. It's got that little shifter done to it. I think he said he did another set of grips, but they look like stock grips, so I don't know how true that was. He did an aftermarket air filter, which is trash, so I have another one of those too. This doesn't filter much of anything. Filters boulders, maybe. No, it doesn't filter boulders. This right here is a piece of the clutch cable that I bought the first time. I bought a 38-inch clutch cable, and I put it on, and I was trying to tighten it up, and I was tightening it up down here as well as up here at the same time, and it snapped before I even got to use it, so that was a piece of junk. This right here is the new one. This was like $9 or $12 on Amazon. It's a braided clutch line. I don't know how much braided is actually going on there, but it looks a lot better than the other one, and it matches the white plastic. So in my case, this clutch cable is just going to run up through here. And now these Chinese bikes don't really have a very good set place for the clutch cable, so I'm going to have to set it in there and make it look like it was well done. I'm probably just going to put it behind this little bend tab right here that the rest of the wires go through, as long as that doesn't interfere with the clutch cable. That way it just stops it from hanging. It looks a little bit better from further away. And I think that this clutch cable also looks a lot better because it matches the braided brake line. So I routed that a little bit better. I routed it up here. This adjustment I might tighten down with a wrench, but so that's in there. It's where it should be down here. Clutch pull is proper. Turning the bars don't make any difference, and that's how it should be. When you're routing your clutch cable, always make sure that you have a little bit of slack in your clutch lever, especially on a pit bike like this. It's better to have a little bit of slack in these so that you're not slipping the clutch if you turn the bar. Because sometimes these are a little bit weird, and these pit bikes aren't designed the best that they could be. It's not designed like, let's say, an XR80 where there's a little more thought put into it. This job's really simple. Both of these things are really simple. This is going to be a really easy moneymaker. Usually, when you're looking to buy a pit bike, buy something that is what somebody else doesn't want to do the work of, because that's the bikes that you're going to make the most money on. So, for instance, this kid did not want to put a clutch cable on the bike, and he didn't want to put the air filter on the bike. Front tire went flat. He didn't want to deal with it no more. Posted it up for $450 on Marketplace. I offered him $3 when I got there. The front tire was flat. He didn't tell me about that, so I offered him $20 less because I thought he was going to have to put a tube in it. He took $280. I put that other 20 bucks in my gas tank. Also, small stuff like this is stuff that you can pick on when you get there because it has a slider right here, but it's broken. See? Bam. So the new air filter is on there now. It's kind of weird because I ordered a red one online to match the red shifter, but apparently it came in blue. I'm not worried about it because I looked at it and it costed me $6, so I'm not going to complain about that. And to be honest with you, it's not going to make a huge difference. All right, so I checked in my little collection, and it seems like I don't have a CDI box boot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rig it together, essentially. So I'm going to throw this. I'm going to put this on here where it belongs. I'm going to connect the connectors. I'm going to angle this backwards like this. Put this in. And then I'm going to throw a couple zip ties on there. You really can't even tell in the video. It looks way better now. And don't get me wrong, this is a hack. This is a hack, and it's not something that I'm proud of. But pretty much what I did is I put the 2 zip ties through there, like I showed you guys that I was going to do before. I crisscrossed them in the back so they tightened down on each other. And I crossed them in the front. Well, they were already crossed when they came to the front. This one's down here, and I tried to rotate this down. But it's just not going to happen. I'm not worried about that. But now, even in pictures, looks way better than a CDI box dangling. So the idea when you do one of these things is to make as much money as you can, as easy as you can, right? And the best bang for buck things that you can do are going to be free things, right? So pretty much the first free thing is I have hose clamps all over the place. So I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to tighten it up here. Next, I'm going to wash the bike, and I'm going to spray the plastics down with either WD-40 or SC1 so that it shines a little bit better. Another thing is this much slop in the throttle is going to go away, and it's all over the place. So this isn't even pulling the throttle. That's pulling the throttle, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten this adjustment up and slide this back over. For those of you that haven't worked on a bike before, essentially what these adjustments are is it pulls the end of this out, and then this ring right here is going to lock it in. Alrighty, y'all. So exhaust is tidied up. Throttle's feeling a little bit better. Let's get this thing off the stand. I'm going to wipe the plastics down really quick, and we'll end off the video. I figured you want to hear it run before I head out. I was going to clean it up, but the water that I'm trying to wash the plastics with is starting to gel up because it's so cold out here right now. As you guys can see, it's a little bit brisk. No, you can't see the smoke, but my breath's quite steamy in here. Anyways, it runs really good after it warms up a little bit. It's running a little bit lean, I can hear it. I might throw a different jet in there. I always keep extra jets for pit bikes and whatnot. But other than that, it runs very well. I gotta say that this was probably one of my better buys recently. A while back, I would have been buying these things for 150 bucks, putting 50 bucks into them and selling them for 550. And the market's just completely changed from that. Now it's a little bit of a struggle to make $200 or $300. I have fun making 150 bucks on something like this. I really do. Alrighty, y'all, that finishes up this video. I hope that this was informational to anybody that's learning how to work on pit bikes, anybody that's looking to buy, fix, flip, sell pit bikes, anything like that, or anybody that's looking to get into the whole pit bike scene. A couple of pieces of advice I have for you is you will find your best deals on somebody that just doesn't want the bike anymore, somebody that had something simple go wrong, a brake line blew, a tire popped, shifter broke, needs an air filter, exhaust fell off it, something simple like that. And that'll be the work that nobody wants to do. And that'll be the work that costs you the least amount of money because all it is time and like a $10 part, $20 part, something like that. That's where you find your best deals. Also, another piece of advice, look for bikes that are under like 400 bucks on Marketplace and try and get them for 300 or less. That gives you a pretty good range after you put $25 to $50 in them to ask anywhere between $550 and $650 on Marketplace. And then to let them go for anywhere between 5 and 6 because obviously you're not going to get what you ask. Somebody's going to come and offer you less. You just want to give yourself anywhere between $100 and $150 profit margin on these bikes. And also always factor in the gas that you're burning to go get something like this. If you're going to be traveling 4 hours, you have to make sure that it's really cheap. If it's 20 minutes away, it might be able to be a little bit more expensive because your time is valuable, and your time is the most valuable part of making money on something like this. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you're not in this to learn how to make money and you're just in this to watch a video, I hope you guys enjoyed that too. I'll see you guys in the next one. There might be a goon review on that quad over there next. So keep on the lookout for that. Keep on the lookout for the shorts. I've been posting some shorts on YouTube as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.